3-1. There you go. 3-1.
All right.
Make sure to clip this. Make us look dumb in the future because we are jumping into our first game here. It's going to be on Miami Dome, and it's going to be ITA on the Queen Nai and God on the Koji.
All right. Well, yeah. So far, this is what I'm saying. This is going to be a really even match so far. God doing a really good job trying to jump down there and find that edge guard. Great stall from ITA though with that air dodge. Doing a really good job of surviving that aggressive situation. And now we're starting to see ITA get comfortable and start spacing those SIGs from max range. And that was something we saw them take full advantage of in that first game. And not going to die just yet. I actually thought God was going to go down there and try to find like a downlight or like maybe even a ground pound. But they're both scrapping. They're both in red. Who is going to be the first person to lose that stock? I can't call it.
And ITA. God was starting off super strong. But they were able to add on a lot of damage onto ITA. But in the end, they were just able to find that KO just a little bit faster. God is on that sword though, and again, I say this every single time I see the sword. Sword is good for finding KOs, and that is indeed not going to be it to actually scratch that. ITA is still going to be able to make that back. God now looking for any kind of hit that's going to find the KO there, and it's going to be D-Light into Nair. That's a quick KO.
Yeah, that was really smart. So yeah, we have ourselves an even game for the most part. ITA got a little bit of lead, but those bow combos, of course, gonna even that damage up almost immediately.
Nice D-Light there coming out from God, doing a really good job here at keeping ITA on their toes. Now also not having a weapon, trying to weapon guard that, but ITA is going to be able to get past them. And still, we're seeing God having always a super good start of their stock. Now let's see if history repeats itself, and ITA is going to be able to take this off here.
I like the stall. I like the pressure we saw with that neutral sig with the spear. Switching over, though. Can we find the... Okay, great jump call out. God able to attach himself to the wall, though. No real issue there. This is... Oh, that was a really smart now sig right there. That was super smart from Queen Nai. This is definitely the closest match we've seen so far. Normally, we see like one player just kind of like blowing the other person up for a little bit there. This is extremely close and neck, though.
It is definitely super close and competitive right now. But God, I still have faith in my man God. He is looking for this KO right now, and I can smell it. It is getting closer and closer, but ITA is just not letting it happen. He's looking great on these Katars, making himself a bubble that God can't get past. But when we were talking about the offstage, that's where God absolutely excels. So he's going to be able to find that ground pound. He's going to be able to get that KO.
Yeah, his defensive movement has been really, really good. He's still down a bit here, but one or two combo exchanges is going to even that right back up. Let's see if God can find himself a nice confirm. Right now, ITA is not looking to give up this lead, playing very defensively, playing for max range, spacing with these SIGs, spacing with these downlights, just doing everything they can. Throwing the weapon away to go back to the Katars, though. I don't know. Oh, my God! I guess it was worth it because that side SIG came out of nowhere and killed ITA. I definitely did not see that kill coming. Or kill God. I did not see that kill coming.
Very, very nice side sig indeed. And now keep in mind, we both still have an opportunity or ability to be right on this, right? I said 3-1, so if I'm right, God is just going to absolutely turn this around now. We'll see, though. We'll see.
We will see indeed. But that was very close. I think Queen Nai was doing a pretty good job of like retaining the lead. Like they didn't really overextend a whole lot. I think God has a really strong neutral as well, but Queen Nai definitely was like, cool, I'm winning. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to look for like small punishes and see what comes out of it. But I'm curious to know if God is able to take the lead since I haven't seen Queen Nai. Cameras are switched. Since I haven't seen Queen Nai play from behind yet, I'm curious to know how well they do when they have to make a comeback. Because we've only really seen them play from the lead for the most part.
For sure. And now we are jumping into it already. ITA being able to catch a dodge, and they're going to run away with that momentum. And as you mentioned, already we're seeing ITA getting a great lead here.
All right, there we go. Trying to find that side sig ITA was. And God got the bow back on. I think I'm really starting to become a fan of like watching the bow in this game, just in general. I think I might like this weapon the most so far. Oh, nice counter from ITA. Super smart stuff. God not left with a lot of options. He tried to get to the wall, wasn't able to find it, but even if he did, Ida was just lurking up at the top looking for a ground pound punish. So I think, honestly, even if he were able to touch it, I think that stock was just kind of gone either way.
For sure. And I'm not sure if you could reasonably call that a early KO, but it is definitely a quick KO. Ida was definitely riding a wave of confidence there. He had a little bit of a flow going for himself, and it looks like that flow is sustained as they are really, really starting to melt God's HP here, and it is basically one entire stock in the lead here now. And more.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a turnaround from what we saw before. And yeah, I think Ida is just so good about retaining their lead. At first, it was really scrappy and close, and Ida had to really claw back. But now that Ida's got a lot of momentum, and I was saying the first time we saw them, they're a very momentum-heavy player. God is just really kind of floundering and getting spiked 3 times. The charm not going to do it just yet. God got to make it down. Trying to go for a greedy reversal ground pound of his own, trying to find something to take this first stock. But Ida is just looking really clean and just going to go back, take center stage, and just cover so many different options from God. This looks brutal compared to Game 1.
Yeah, and that could have been the opportunity to get that double D-Light again. But Ida, still, we are seeing an opportunity for a 3 stock. He just needs to be able to close it out. Goes offstage, tries to get that offstage encounter going. God also trying to reverse it, hitting the platform though. Oh my lord, Ida almost having no options.
Nice. All right, God finding a kill off the top, finally getting something on the board, but Ida looking super healthy, of course. 2 stocks, fully at white. Gonna have to fight for a little bit with no weapons, but catches it out of the air immediately, and God cannot make any mistakes right now. So far, it's looking good, though. Forcing Ida off, trying to go for the jump call out, a little bit off the mark. I really need to see God try to find some way to secure these stocks, but it does not matter. Good lord. Ida,
beautiful call out.
Yeah, Ida making a really, really strong call out right there. Gonna go up 2-0. I still think that if Ida takes this, it'll still be a 3-1. It's so funny watching God just strike things off the map, by the way. That just hit me. The fear.
Man, yeah,
the fear.
You saw, you can tell how ready God is to fight by how quickly he was batting those maps. He's just like, okay, we are going to play the game now. There's no time to wait. We are going to play the game. I want to press some buttons. And it looks like he's going to be pressing some buttons on a different legend this time around. We are seeing God on that Mirage now, which is a pick we have not seen this entire tournament.
Yeah, we haven't seen him switch off yet at all, actually. Oh, wow, and Ida just playing fantastic. Already getting so much damage right off the bat. God trying to fight back. I see this as an opportunity. Got a good position at the ledge, but Ida's movement has been really, really clean. Nice, great damage, great punish coming from God. Use those platforms.
Oh my lord.
Super smart.
Yeah, God is absolutely turning this around. The spear is working out so well for him. Snare coming out, weapon throw could have been big. Not gonna try to catch the landing either, but now on to the scythe. An absolutely demonic weapon that we haven't seen coming out so far. I think this is the first scythe in the entire tournament? Is that right?
Yeah, and I wanted to learn more about Scythe too, because I think Scythe is like a sweet weapon, but God got a little bit greedy. It looks like that Sig lasts a little longer than he expected. It wasn't the initial hit, but he just ran into like the lingering active hitbox, but he cleans it up. Now we have 2 stocks, both white, and let's see what God can start cooking with the Scythe.
Oh, and already there's
looks like he's playing a little bit of Ida's game.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely smelling these reads, and God already pulling one out. High octane gameplay, very fast paced. God is still maintaining that level of playstyle that he had on that Koji here on the side, which is working out well for him so far, but I don't know if it's working out well enough.
Super sick combo from Ida. Despite everything, Ida still has the lead here, and now this is where things get dicey when people try to run in and just try to force Ida to interact. That's when they get a whole bunch of punishes defensively. But let's see if God can find something. Got to go in weaponless, trying to find something. Being guarded very hard by Ida, though. Okay, finally gets his hand on...
This is the closest game that we have had during the entire night so far. As we mentioned, we opened up this game calling it a Clash of Titans, and oh man, have they delivered. God is so close to turning around this entire situation. So close yet so far away, as ITA is chipping away at their HP with these Qatars, getting closer and closer at finishing this off with a 3-0. They're trying to go for the offstage. They get the recovery. A Sayer here should KO.
Ooh! What a great response from God right there. Now he's got his hands on the scythe, which seems to be the weapon he might be doing a little bit better with here. Got to make sure that ITA gets nothing, because honestly, I think they're just as deadly whether it comes to being the spear or the Qatars. And now we're seeing that that Sig covering so much range is making it nearly impossible for God to get in and get anything started. He's got so much work to do, but another fantastic jump call out from ITA is going to take it over God. And it looks like it was not a 3-1.